Last night was the clash at the infamous Bowman Gray Stadium, and to put it in the nicest way imaginable, it was a mixed bag. Let's do something we rarely do on this channel to start with something positive. I really like the clash being in a classic grassroots short track. It's no secret that over the years there has been a disconnect from the grassroots short track scene that has been largely the backbone of the sport. And I believe the clash is a great way for NASCAR to hold a race at some of these tracks that may not be up to spec to hold a points race. It also gives the clash the identity that has lacked for a while now, and I think going forward, NASCAR should use the clash as an opportunity to visit some of these short tracks across the country. But if NASCAR wants to do this going forward, they need to be more careful with the tracks they choose, because Bowman Gray was not a good choice. To put it quite simply, a quarter mile is way too short of a track to host a NASCAR race. To me, what we saw this weekend was not racing, it was a lot closer to a demolition derby. NASCAR is supposed to be a world-class racing series with some of the best drivers in the entire world, and watching them have to slam into each other every corner just to make a pass makes the sport look like a clown show. And with how individuals outside the sport currently view NASCAR, the on-track product we saw this weekend is the last thing NASCAR needs to repair that image. Don't get me wrong, I love the beating and banging of a short track race, but there's a line between beating and banging, actual hard clean racing that all good short tracks are able to tightrope, and that tracks like Bowman Gray completely overshoot and fall into the pit of mindless chaos. To me, you cannot call this a serious motorsport if we're going to tracks that's known for drivers taking each other out. It's just simply not what NASCAR needs. So with all that said, it's time to get this weekend a score out of 10. Look, there was some positives such as the grassroots field event and the amount of times cars spent on track throughout the weekend, but the pure debauchery and chaos of the racing itself can't let me give this weekend more than a 3 out of 10. Let me know what you thought of the clash in the comments.